Good day, Cancer. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot. How are you? This is energy we're going to take a look at for the week of February 10th, 2025. My crabs, I hope all is well. I am getting much better. Thank you all for your concerns. So we're just going to dive right into these energies here, cleanse the energies quickly from doing Gemini's messages for the week and seeing what's coming up for my fellow crabs. Before I begin, happy Valentine's Day to all the Cancers who celebrate Valentine's Day. And then also to welcome new subscribers, and of course appreciate all the ones who have been following me for ever. All right, so we're using the Alice in Wonderland deck to deliver your messages. I am throwing one Moonology Oracle card to complement your reading. And stick with me, Cancer. I have a little surprise for you at the end. All right, so what is the energies here for my crabs this week? Not reading reversals, Cancer. What is the energies for Cancer this week? What do we have to look forward to? Energies for my crabs. All right, so let's cut the deck and begin the messages here for you, Cancer. First card in energy for us is the King of Cups. Well, we're part of this energy. This is the father of all love, nourishing, caring, supportive. Of course, it would represent male energy. So for all the males out there, fathers, sons, uncles, grandfathers, and so forth. Pay attention to your intuition, Cancer, because this King of Cups is very helpful when it comes to helping you with your intuition. So if there's anything going on for you this week, always trust the process, those gut feelings, those inner voices that you hear. You have to go with the first impressions because it's usually the correct answer. All right, so the King of Cups here also has the ability, because of his loving nature and stuff, to unite platonic relationships as much as, romantic relationships. To receive this card is in the line of cards or the group of cards that I always say, if it shows up here in your spread, that means we are already receiving some sort of emotional happiness, satisfaction, some sort of benefit from a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship directly, whether it's something that's going on, involving your family, Cancer, could be, platonic friendships. All right, so following the King of Cups here now for you, Cancer, we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is, how I read the Two of Wands is that you're waiting for something or someone to arrive. This is my only timing card in any tarot deck that I use, and the timing is that is assigned to this card is 2 days or 2 week period of time. So it could be that you're waiting for something to arrive in the mail. You could be waiting for an actual person. Could be waiting for a phone call. If we get any of the movement cards here, Cancer, then it will propel the energy much faster with the Two of Wands and speed things up. Okay? I don't think it's necessary for me to throw a clarifier on the Two of Wands because this is a general reading here, and there could be so many things that so many Cancers could be waiting for. Could be waiting to finish up a project, could be just feeling or experiencing some sort of energy of slowness and stagnation when it comes to relationships, and also that energy could be attached to any other things that are going slow and stagnating for you. All right, so up next here after that Two of Wands is the Justice card. So we have justice on our side this week. Some of us exercising our freedom, feeling liberated. Of course, feeling balanced as well, because the Justice card is always about trying to balance things out. Things, however, being in our favor. Any types of litigations or lawsuits or anything like that will be in our favor. I always assign workman's comp being in someone's favor if that was what someone was dealing with. And feeling at peace with yourself as well. Okay, like I said before, feeling at peace, liberated. Could be anything related to feeling a sense of independence. Someone could be getting married here in front of the Justice of the Peace, since we are heading into, this is Valentine's week. Next card up is Strength card. Okay, so Major Arcana. This is another Major Arcana that shows up here for our spread. Any major obstacles or challenges that we are faced with this week, Cancer, we will overcome them, because the Strength card always comes in here to enforce and encourage us to be courageous about anything that we have to tackle, that's already on our plate, or something that comes along, crops up, comes along the way. The strength card is very intense when it comes to passion. Definitely when it comes to any types of forms of sexual energy or sexual expression. So yeah, the strength card is here to help us. And you could be just feeling like you're coming into your own power as well, just feeling strong, not just physically, it could be mentally, it could be emotionally. Up next here for you, Cancer, is the Ace of Swords. This is a card that always seeks some sort of insight or clarity, okay, communicating card. And the communication, in terms of clarity, could be trying to clear up some sort of doubts on fear, uncertainties, fears, that may be situated around a situation, person, or an event. This is also victory and success. So you can attach victory and success, Cancer, to anything that's going on for you this week. And also some crabs may be seeking some sort of excitement or adventures. Now, the aces always start things. Also could be for the very first time. All right. So that is the Ace of Swords. Up next here for you, Cancer, is the Hierophant. Hierophant, we have energy of spiritual protection watching over us, definitely this week. This card always represents teaching and learning, on-the-job training for some of us. Be mindful of any spiritual epiphanies, synchronicities, especially when it comes to angelic numbers. If you see repetitive angelic numbers such as 1111, 111, anything's in triples, twos, fours, or ones, those are angel numbers. Those are angel numbers that if you see on a repetitive basis, may be trying to deliver a message to you. So I would always be mindful of that type of energy, whether you see it, those numbers on a watch, clock, car, street address, someone's, house number or whatever, billboard. If you see it more than once, then it's definitely a message that's trying to reach you. So always pay attention to that. Also, again, just like the Justice card, someone could be getting married here with the Hierophant, since we are in Valentine's week. Following the Hierophant here for us, Cancer, now we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a very good card. One of my financial independent cards here. So, Cancer, I always say either you're seeking financial independence or you already are. This still would be for other Cancers when it comes to promotions, pay raises, and bonus monies. But this is also to a card of recognition. That recognition being honored towards you is for something that you worked hard for. Now, for some, it could be the promotions or the pay raises straight from your employer or something else that you did outside of work. Maybe it's the energy that, you worked on yourself. It could be almost anything. I assign those spending and splurging associated with the Nine of Pentacles. So if you have access to this type of money, Cancer, and you want to spend and splurge on yourself, you're not to feel guilty. Okay, you're not to feel guilty about it, because this is always a reminder that you are deserving of something that you worked hard for. Nine of Pentacles can also be many options that open up for us, Cancer, in different areas of our life. Now we're in tax season, so this could be tax money that comes back to you, okay? And you want to spend and you want to splurge. Following the Nine of Pentacles here for you, Cancer, now we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's the yes answer to all romantic questions. Along with that King of Cups, if it's one of the cards that's in the line of cards or the group of cards that I always say if they show up in your spread, again, you're receiving some sort of emotional happiness, satisfaction, and fulfillment based on those connections that you had, whether it's romantic, platonic, or family. Okay, it's not an even number of cups. However, emotionally, what you give is what you're going to get back in return. This still would be a card that represents celebrations of sorts. So it could be, again, attached to Valentine's Day. What you're wishing for, praying for, hoping for, Cancer, may manifest for you this week as well. I equate the Nine of Cups with the Star card, right? So social media, social networking. And that could just simply be, whatever your favorite social energies are. It could be just a greater expansion of that. It could be anything involving networking with others. online dating, and so forth. Okay, so that's the Nine of Cups here. Up next now we have the Major Arcana Temperance. So this is a very powerful reading here for you, Cancer. So take note. Definitely pay attention to the major arcanas that are showing up in your spread, but don't denote all the other supportive cards that are in your spread as well. Temperance is what comes back to restore some sort of balance. Now, we already have the Justice card, so we already got that balance here. So for the Temperance, though, it could be still having to restore some sort of balance. Maybe there was an imbalance of energy for us in the recent past. Now, this week may be the week for us to, feel like we're really balanced and everything is going in the direction and the way that we want. This is also, too, could be for some Cancers having to go retake energy back from what they've given to others, and not necessarily in a negative way. It's just, focusing more of the energy on you, taking care of your own needs and your own wants is what I get out of the Temperance card. And also, too, if the Empress was pulled, I'd say the same thing, because it's really like having to, shift your priorities. And it's not like you're being negative or demeaning towards anyone. It's just more or less you having to take care of your own needs and your own wants this time around. Of course, the character here would relate to Mother Nature, so some of us could be just spending some time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. Okay, this is all about you, Cancer, loving yourself, knowing what you value is to yourself, or what it means for you and what it means to other people. Okay. Last card I have for you in this spread, Cancer, is the Ten of Wands. So some of us is going to just be busy this week. So one of my busy bees, okay? Some of you are going to be extremely busy doing things, either for yourself. It could be work related. It could be for your family, your friends, and so forth. But the Ten of Wands comes in here to give you that energy boost and help you along the way to complete whatever it is that, again, is either on your plate or not on your plate. All right, so this is a fantastic read in terms of my opinion for most crabs out there this week. Let's see how the week unfolds for us. So let's get into the Moonology card, Oracle message for you, and see what it wants to say. Okay. Finally, got some good energy here, Cancer. So we didn't get any movement cards here. So again, whatever it is that you're waiting for, again, could be just like project or something like that, or that you're waiting to jumpstart, but you just don't have all the necessary resources to begin. All right, or you could be formulating ideals here. Matter of fact, getting ideals together to do something in the future, if it's related to a project or some other type of activity. All right, so the card that was selected for us, Cancer, is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Wow, let's see what it says about that. But for many of you, it's much needed, right? Tough cycle of energy, including myself. All right, so how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head when this card comes up. If you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card could be a strong sign to make an exit. This card can be a strong sign. I'm rereading the same line. The end of a rough time is forecast, okay? This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are, whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless with a love question. This card can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is trouble, prioritize it more. Sorry about that, Cancer. It's just when they write this shit so small, I'm struggling with my eyes trying to read the shit. But anyway, you get the drift. All right. That is your Moonology message, Cancer. To complement your reading, as always, just take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. I appreciate you guys in support of me and my channel. Hopefully it continues in 2025 and welcoming and appreciating all the new subscribers as well. So be safe. Happy Valentine's Day once again. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Cancer, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.